Good morning, Bangkok. And a good morning it is. It's Sunday morning, about 9 o'clock, and I'm going for my first long bike ride since quite a while. We just came back from Phuket a few days ago, and I'm in my element. Today I will be going in the direction of Ramkhamhaeng. Ramkhamhaeng is a university where you can find the Rajamangala football stadium or sports stadium. And the reason why I want to go there is because something special happened there. And I was there. So just a short recap. In 2013, Barcelona, the big football team from Europe, played a match at the Rajamangala Stadium, and it was the first match ever that Neymar Jr. scored a goal for Barcelona. And the funny thing is, I was there together with my mate Steve McMillan. I don't even know if you watch this, Steve, but this one's for you as well. Steve is back home in the Lake District in the UK now. So yeah, we were at that match, and I was just experimenting a little bit with my phone, and I happened to make a video of the goal that was scored by Neymar. The first goal in a Barcelona shirt. Of course, this is all old news now, but I thought it would be cool now to just go there and see if I can show you guys the stadium, and I will edit a little piece of that goal in there as well.
And the scorer for FC Barcelona, number 11, Neymar Jr.
So I'm actually following the airport link now. A few weeks ago I made a video about the Makassar station. So if you take the airport link train to the Suvarnabhumi airport, you'll go through here. So I thought that was nice to mention as well. Yeah, regarding Neymar in Barcelona, me and Mirella lived for 7 years in Madrid. So we are not really fans of Barcelona. I mean, my heart goes out a little bit more to Real Madrid. Even though Barcelona always had very good Dutch football players. When I lived in Madrid, Van Nistelrooy was playing there, so that was a good reason to be a fan. And on the other hand, Neymar is also not my favorite player. I'm Dutch, so I don't really care that much for the Brazilian football team. You know, you cannot really support your rivals, right? Even though I don't know if we can consider Brazil as rivals. I mean, they are obviously a little bit more successful than my team. But anyway, it was a really cool experience. I mean, first of all, to see Messi play, to see Neymar play. I mean, it's always good to see on TV, but if you see it for real, it's always just a little bit more special. I remember seeing Zidane play at Real, which was amazing, like seeing a god play. Anyway, yeah, this is I'm at RCA now. That is a big theater over there. There used to be a show, a Korean show called Cooking Namta, but I know that they moved it somewhere else. and now there is like a ladyboy cabaret show. Okay. Yeah, the road here is always a little bit bumpy. So I'm going to be shaking like Shakira. Oh, I'm just happy to be on the bicycle. It's been literally a couple of weeks for when it was the last time that I could drive. And for whoever follows me, you know that I like to drive in the mornings, in the weekends, because there's less traffic. And my passion actually is with riding with the bicycle. And I also love to make the walking videos now, but in the beginning I was only focused on the bicycle. As you might have noticed, I changed the introduction, because for a very long time I was using Bangkok on a bicycle or Bangkok on a bike as the introduction. And actually Chris from Retired and Working For You, he was like, hey dude, what is up with that introduction? I mean, it's always, you're never on a bike anymore, but you keep saying I'm biking. So now it's the Global Travel Mate. Okay. This is a very interesting stretch of road. It seems to be that everybody dumps their old cars here. Like, there's some cars here with major damage. And yeah, it's funny, I just noticed it. It seems to be a dump site for cars that had accidents. So, okay. What? Okay. This is interesting. Correct me if I'm wrong, but is this a Trabant? Oh, that's funny. Let me get off my bike and have a little inspection. I think it's a Trabant, no? So, for all you Americans, you probably have no idea what that is. But a Trabant, it's an East German car. See, I'm going all CB media on you guys now. It's an East German car, which was the embodiment when, you know, when East Germany reunited with Germany to become... Okay, I don't... On the wheel, you can probably see what brand it is. I have to check it later, but it looks like a Trabant. It actually also looks very much like a DAF, which is a Dutch car. Also das ist für alle Ossis hier. Alle Ossis aus Mosten. Ist das ein Trabant, oder? Okay, this is funny. I have to share it. I have a friend, Manuel. He lives in Leipzig, in Germany. I don't even know if he follows me, but I will get in touch with him. Anyway, what the hell a Trabant is doing in here? I mean, the Iron Curtain fell in '89, and I think that's also when they stopped production. So that car is at least, yeah, let's say 30 to 40 years old, has to be. Interesting. But as you can see, a lot of wrecks here. Okay, I got distracted by the Trabant. Also für alle Deutschen, ist das ein Trabant oder? Or it can be maybe also a Skoda, because I remember the Czech Republic was making Skodas, and all these cars, they looked a little bit the same. But basically, when the Iron Curtain fell, which was in '89, a lot of Ost Germans, or East Germans, they came over the border with their Trabant. So it's like an iconic car now. And yeah, they were mass produced. And there was always these stories that people had to wait, I don't know how many years to get a car there. Anyway, we're in Bangkok, so moving on. Yeah, so on my way to visit the stadium and make some footage there, and I want to show you the university. And another thing, the orange MRT line is going along the road in that area, so I want to see what the progress is with that. So I have a few targets, and I will probably cut it all up in a few nice videos, because I guess it's gonna be like over an hour of footage. Yeah, so I'm driving along the train tracks here. Yeah, so from here the train goes to Pattaya and eastbound. So also if you want to take a train to Aranya Pratet, which is the border crossing with Cambodia, you go through here. Good morning. Yeah, so here I'm going to have to cross the canal, because I know the San Sip canal boat is going through here. Yeah, so I am going to switch off here, and I will see you guys at the stadium. I noticed that many people get a little bit anxious when I'm driving these big roads, so I don't want to be filming that too much. So here's the train tracks, and there is the station. Well, let me get to the station, and there I will just drive a part on the big road. Yeah, I'm very happy. I mean, we just crossed 4,000 followers, I think like 2 days ago. So I am excited about that. So here's the Klong. So my first video that I ever talked in, I started from that point here. So yeah, 4,000 subscribers, which is amazing. So this is the airport link station. There's a big parking space next to it, which is like shared parking. So the idea is, what you also see in a lot of European cities, that you can park your car here and then head on with the train. Yeah, so it seems that the raining season is over. Sawadee krap. Hey. Here we go. Yeah, so I noticed the next couple of days the weather is going to be really good, and yeah, let's enjoy it. So I'm going to switch off now. I'm going to drive to the university complex and the football stadium, and I will switch it on there. See you guys later. I'm at the Ramkhamhaeng University now, and the Rajamangala Stadium is here in front. This is a very nice relaxed area, so it's good for me to bike around a little bit. So as you can see, there's a kind of park area. I was here one time and it was something really funny. There was like a gathering of owners of rabbits. So the whole lawn there was full with rabbits, which was really funny. Yeah, so here's the stadium. So this is where the Thai national football team plays a lot of its matches. And this is where I saw Barcelona play. So let's see if I can just get around a little bit. I will just drive around the stadium. It's a big stadium. I don't really know how many seats it has, but I will definitely post it here now. Yeah, it was a very interesting match. I think Barcelona beat the Thai national team with 7-1 or 7-0, but it was just a really cool atmosphere because everybody was just happy to see their favorite stars. Rajamangala National Stadium. Yeah, so normally when everything is normal, a lot of teams use their preseason here. So Manchester United's been played here, Liverpool and Barcelona, and I even once saw a match of PSV. PSV is a Dutch team. They came here and did their preseason workout here. Yeah, I mean, of course, we always have nice weather during the winter, so it's a very nice. It's very nice for these teams to come here, and of course, the Asian market is very big for the marketing, for selling T-shirts and stuff like that. So, yeah, football is amazingly popular in Thailand, and it's not so much the quality of the Thai football, but the people really love to watch the Premier League and they watch to put money on that. So officially there is no gambling in Thailand, so casinos and everything are illegal. Of course you can do sports betting, so and that's why it's very popular. As you can see, it's quite a big stadium. Oh, I remember when we went here, we had to stay in a traffic jam. I don't know, because traffic already is congested here. But can you imagine having a big football game with, yeah, let's say 50, 60, maybe even 70,000 people coming in here? That was, I think it took us like 2 or 3 hours to get here. But it was definitely worthwhile. As I mentioned already before in the other video, I came to watch together with my friend Steve. Steve is a die-hard Liverpool fan. And that's where I stopped talking. I don't care too much about football. I mean, I support my local football team, which is called FC Twente from Enschede. It's my hometown, and that's about it. And if any good Dutch team plays in the Champions League or the Euro Leagues, I really follow it. So if Ajax is doing well, I'm super happy. If PSV is doing well, I'm happy. Funny enough, it's not too difficult to follow it here, because most Thais like sports, and all the sports bars they show all the big games. So yeah, normally it's quite easy to follow it here. Okay, so I'm gonna go a little bit more into the university area. So there's different sports facilities here. So I saw there is a swimming pool. This is a big swimming pool. The first time that I came to this stadium, when we just arrived in Thailand, Mirella sometimes was doing extra job, which basically means they're making movies here or they're making commercials, and they always needed to look like it's outside. So they had a commercial for the World Cup, and they needed to have a stadium with supporters, and then they always need people from different ethnicities. So Mirella went there to work as an extra in the background. So I came to support her. That was quite fun, and ironically she had to dress like a Brazilian. This looks like beach football. Yeah, this is a very big university, famous. Some basketball courts here. I also saw some tennis courts before. All kind of sports statues. Okay, so this was my tour of the Rajamangala football stadium and the Ramkhamhaeng University, and I'm gonna switch off here, and I will hope that I see you. No, I'm not gonna switch off. I see a lot more statues. No, don't you love it to be so flexible? There's a nice walk path here with all kinds of sports statues, so let's have a look. Okay. Karate. Fencing. So this is all athletics, I guess. And this is actually quite nice to walk because it's in the shade. Okay, so I guess this is where I'm gonna switch off. Yeah, if I see anything interesting, I will just edit it onto this video. But anyway, I'm on my Sunday morning ride. I'm happy because it looks like the dry season just started now. So we're gonna have 4 or 5 months of awesome weather, which means 4 or 5 months of biking around. And as always, if you like my videos, feel free to subscribe, click the like button if you want, and see you guys in my next video. Look what I found. Thai Cycling Hall of Fame. Well, maybe one day I can go in there as being a Thai cycling ambassador. So this is a, if I'm correct, you call this a velodrome. This is cool. I have no background information, but it wouldn't surprise me if they ever had like an Asian Games or something like that in Thailand, that they would probably use this kind of stadiums here. But I have to check that up. Cool. Live from the velodrome in Bangkok. Let's see what nice stuff I can find more. Later.